Conversations podcast. This is our podcast first episode. In this podcast, we will talk about not just our society but the welfare of our environment as well. The current issue that our city Lahore is facing is smoke. Therefore, we have our expert guest here with us. She is graduated from LUMS, Lahore University of Management and Sciences. She has done her bachelor's in economics and environment sciences. Therefore, she will give us expert advice what is smoke and the reason behind smokes and how to overcome smokes and long-term plan which can help us to face this issue. Hello Abeerah, welcome to our podcast. Please guide our audience about what is smoke.
Okay, so according to the research, smog is a severe form of air pollution that composed of ground level ozone, particulate matter and other type of pollutants.
Thank you for guiding our audience about what is smoke. Can you please also tell us why it is such a significant problem in our city, Lahore?
Okay, so the city's geographical location as well as because of the recent reports, we got to know that Lahore is the most polluted city in the entire world. This causes impacts on the environment as well as health and the environmental issues that are being caused because of this.
Moving on, can you please also guide our audience about what are the main causes of smoke in Lahore?
Okay, so the main causes of smog in the city of Lahore are due to the emissions that comes out from the factories, especially the ones that use outdated technology. Secondly, the emissions that come from the vehicles that we use daily, and the burning of crops from the outskirts of the city of Lahore causes a lot of emissions and the pollutants does not disperse easily.
Please also guide our audience about how it has health impacts on the residents of Lahore.
Okay, so the smog creates severe health conditions on the residents of Lahore, starting from the issues that are caused in the respiratory as well as the cardiovascular system in our body. So this consists of asthma, lung infections, as well as in some cases increased risk of heart attack in some of the people. So the group of people that are really affected because of these are the children as well as the elderly people and the people who have the pre-existing diseases or effects.
Moving on, can you please also guide our audience about what are the environmental impacts of the smoke?
Okay, so smog degrades the air quality of the city in such a way that it reduces the visibility as well as affect the plant lives. It really affects the growth of the plants in such a way that a layer is formed in the top of the air and it restricts the sunlight from coming, so which in result affects the growth of the plants. Secondly, it contributes to the acid rain as well as the global warming to the country as well as to the city of Lahore.
Moving forward with our last question for this podcast, we would like to know how government can address the issue of smoke and how we can implement long-term policies to overcome this issue.
Lastly, I would say that the government should set up more educational campaigns for the awareness, especially for the children, so they get a know-how of how harmful the smog actually is.
Thank you very much for your time, Abeerah. I hope this podcast has been helpful for you to understand the harmful impact of smoke on our environment and our health. We will try to address more issues related to community welfare and environment. Stay tuned with us.